So I have this rule that I follow in my daily life, and of course, I try to emulate with my daughter, who recently tried to give me a piece of candy that she didn't like. I'm sure it was like licorice or something. Is that you never give someone something that you don't love yourself. Otherwise, it's not a gift. It's kind of like I don't know, garbage. So with regards to WD Home app, this is an app that I built for caregivers who are taking care of an older adult, usually a parent, at home. They're trying to keep them there. I don't want anyone to use this app until my own family uses it, and they still are not. I have three sisters, and they are in California with my parents. We moved them out there from Salt Lake City, Utah, and that was a task. And my mom, she is older than my dad, and she has really bad hips and a knee. And she has really high blood pressure. Now, the hips and knee just come from overuse. We thought it was Parkinson's, but thankfully it's not. She just doesn't move that well. It's hard for her to sit up and walk, and sometimes she falls over. And then she has um, high blood pressure. And the story was that she was once getting free sandwiches at the senior center, and to do that, you had to measure your blood pressure, and it was 200 over 120. And those of you that aren't medical, that's really high. And conversely, her heart rate was 30. Now, I'm a pediatrician, and that's probably good that I am not a cardiologist because it took me a bit to figure out what is going on. And it turns out that her heart beating center was off and wasn't beating. And as a result, her body had to produce very high blood pressure to push the blood up to her brain so she wouldn't have a stroke. Well, she had the surgery, but now she has the opposite. I mean, she still has, sorry, she doesn't have the opposite. She still has high blood pressure, and she requires medicines for that. And it's hard to get her on these medicines, but when her children ask her to do it, voila, she does it. So when we are talking about my mom, the sisters are always just out of the loop. People ask, well, what blood pressure medicine is mom on? And then I'll say, well, go to the app and see. Or regards to her joints, I hate to say it, and it's so hard to express this publicly, but my mom is occasionally stinky. She doesn't bathe that much because it hurts too much to bathe. And so just like she made used to make us bathe every day, even though I often didn't do that as a small child, um, we need to help her bathe at least 2 or 3 times a week. And so to get a call about, oh, does anyone know when mom has bathed? I would just say, well, then use the app. This is just to show that I would love for you all to try WD Home. It's free. You can invite as many caregivers as you want. Everyone is a little bit different, so you can set up the care panels depending upon the needs of your parent, your grandparent, even your neighbor. You do that, and meanwhile, I'll do the same. Let's report back.